Another one. DJ Khaled. I know that somebody been praying for me. Get up a ground and I put up in 6 feet deep. On these streets when I get out on my knees. I'm dead. I'm doing it back for everybody who calling me out. That's who I love all my dogs who holding me down. Get up a ground for my niggas and my downs. I'm dead. I'm just a few heartbreaks. Never lost a thing that can replace you.
Y'all ready? It's been a while. It's been a minute.
It's a list that my mama wanna be proud of. Said we gon' be rich, give us all she can smile for. The devil on the block and he lurking. Tryna hit me off with a duck.
What's happening right now, y'all? What is happening right now, y'all? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this is Tough Love. I am Mario J. We got something to talk about, y'all. We got something to talk about. It seems this Kevin Samuels topic will not die down, will not go away. I did a video the other day, and I'm getting a lot of feedback, a lot of response on the video. So somebody wanted me to do a live breakdown. So I'm going to play the video. I'm going to allow you guys to come up and have a conversation. This topic seems to be really going ham. So shout out to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, everybody that's rocking with the Tough Love family. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you very much for sharing the videos and having a tough conversation. Man, let's get right into this. Let's get right into this with no further ado.
I feel like it is time to cancel Kevin Samuels.
Damn, Kev, they about to cancel you, dog? Shit. Sucks to be you, man. Fuck.
Everyone has a right to their opinion. We should cancel Kevin Samuels. He is very triggering for a lot of us women. A lot of us have been through a lot, and we do not need to hear any of his negativity.
Wow.
He makes women feel less than, especially women who have children and women who are over 20 years old. Your value is not lessened because he tells you it is. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Do not listen to anything that he has to say. Kevin Samuels is very verbally abusive to women. And I'm saying this because of the way that he speaks about women. He tells women that they don't have a choice in whether they should have sex or not with a man because they have had children. He rates women disrespectfully. He does not value women. Everything that he talks about is everyone has a right to their opinion. On top of that, he has people who are following him that are like-minded and agree with everything that he says. Just because someone has an opinion, that does not mean it's a fact. Everyone has a right to their opinion. I feel like it is time to cancel Kevin Samuels. We all need to stop listening to him. Stop giving him our energy. He does not deserve it. The only thing that we can control is ourselves. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Everyone has a right to their opinion. And we have to understand that everything that Kevin says is his opinion. And everyone who agrees with him are only like-minded. And they agree with him as well. But we do not have to agree with him. We have to stand strong and just block him. I have already taken the steps and I've blocked him from my YouTube channel. I will no longer be watching his videos, and I will no longer be commenting on his videos, because I'm so tired of responding to his videos and then all of his followers start bullying me. Everyone has a right to their opinion. So I will no longer give it any energy. I choose to be happy, and I choose to ignore things that are outside of my control. He can no longer trigger me with his words. Even though I don't agree with everything that he says, everyone has a right to their opinion. I know that they are only opinions. And I know that it doesn't have to affect me negatively. I am not going through any of the things that these women are going through, but I empathize with them. And that's the difference. I have empathy, and he doesn't. He does not show an ounce of empathy for the women that he is trying to help. And that's why I do not respect him, and I no longer will give him the power to affect me. Everyone has a right to their opinion. And I'm not emotional.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
I have empathy. And I know that what he's doing is wrong. And when somebody is doing something wrong, you stand up and you speak out against it. And I understand a lot of people are going to be upset because I made this video. Everyone has a right to their opinion. But I have a right to make this video. I have a right not to agree with him or any of the things that his followers are speaking about. They're going to take up for him no matter what he says. So I'm going to be the one to speak out. And I am not mad at you guys, because I understand that maybe you guys have been in a situation where a woman maybe didn't want you because you didn't live up to her standards. And that's understandable. But I'm not going to stand back and allow myself to listen to this man tell these women that they don't deserve what they want. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Ladies, you can have any man you want to have. Stop going to him for advice. He's not a woman. He does not speak for all men. Not all men think like him. He can only speak for his circle of friends and his circle of clients. And that's it, ladies. You can have any man you want, and you don't have to feel bad about it. You're not entitled to have anyone, but you can have a list of what type of man that you want in your life. And if you want good, sound advice, you should talk to somebody who is not going to bash you. Stop going on this man's platform and allowing him and his followers to put you down. Because when I read the comments, nothing in those comments are positive. He's telling you that you are beneath the man that you want. You can know the type of man that you do want to be with. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody make you feel bad because you want a certain type of man. There's a variety of them out there. There are men who are valuable that already have children. There are men who are valuable that are over the age of 40 who no longer want children. And maybe they don't mind being with you. There's a lot of men who don't mind being with you because you have children. You are not less than I don't care about anybody being upset with me. You guys have that right. And I have a right to say what I want because I can. And I have a right to say what I want because I can. And I have a right to say what I want because I can. Everyone has a right to their opinion.
Are you for real right now? Y'all want me to talk about this? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, there are certain things that you don't do when you're talking about a person's intelligence or opinion. First of all, let's get this out the way. His sexuality don't matter. Whether he's married or not, don't matter. How many clients he has, doesn't matter. How much money he makes, who cares? Don't matter. Let's talk about this. If I say something that's true and it triggers you, it doesn't make me wrong. If I say something that makes you feel uncomfortable, but it's my opinion, it's still my opinion. Several times this lady talked as if it's her opinion. She can say what she want to say. However, because Kevin Samuels has an audience, has women and men tuning in to hear his opinion, he's wrong. There are some things that we do and it's kind of cowardly. It's some things we do and it sounds robotic. She sound robotic. It wasn't natural. It didn't flow freely. We're listening to you. Hey, you want to cancel Kevin Samuels? Tell us why you mad. Tell us why you mad, Felicia. So you get on here and you say, hey, I'm mad because, he's attacking women. He's verbally abusive. You ever notice that when it's a man with a strong opinion, there's certain things that come with, this is how we take them down. We talk about his character. We talk about him being a father. We talk about him not respecting women, being verbally abusive. It has to be, it's all these trigger words for other women. But for the women that are educated, the women that are confident, the women that are in successful relationships or know what they need to bring to the table in order to be in a successful relationship, do I think that Kevin Samuels is bad? I think Kevin Samuels is a truth bearer. I think that he provides his knowledge of truth, his level of truth, his experience of truth, and he just lets you know. You don't have to listen to him. See, here's the thing. People who lack confidence have issue with people with confidence. People who lack success have an issue with people who have success. People that are in great relationships or people that know how to get in relationships. Here's the thing. I can tell you how to get in a relationship. That doesn't mean that I want to be in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So I can give you the steps that you need. Hey, I can surround myself with a support system that tells me, hey, this is a woman's point of view. This is a man's point of view. Okay, cool. I'm going to get online and I'm going to tell y'all about it. I believe that this woman that was speaking, and there's a lot of people who speak about Kevin Samuels that are disingenuous, period. They're disingenuous. I don't like you because you wouldn't choose me. Like the average at best woman. You're literally talking to a grown man and your head is buried in a phone. Come on, let's grow up. Let's be real. Let's be real. If you can't be genuine and you can't be confident in your conversation, then no, you're not on the right level. You can want what you want. Hell, you can want to fly. But if you jump off that roof, I don't think you're going to go up. You probably come barreling down. There's a lot of people who want everybody else to be in an uproar because they don't fit the bill. They don't fit the narrative. When you talk about high value, there's levels to this shit. And if you feel like you're not at that top tier level and someone says you're not at that top tier level, you know you're not at that top tier level. You can look at you and tell that you're not on that top tier level. Your credit ain't right. Your mental fitness ain't right. Your physical fitness ain't right. Your spiritual fitness ain't right. You're not doing anything that's exciting. When I listen to you, I don't get excited. When I look at you, I don't see an aura of positivity. Stop trying to take people down because they have an opinion. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of other women out there that talk about homosexuals, that talk about dusties, that talk about donors, that do a lot of bashing when it comes to men. But you know what I don't see? I would respect someone that says, stop it all. Stop it. If you think that Kevin Samuels is abusive, hey, that's your opinion. But stop it all. We don't need none of it. We don't need the name calling. We don't need the you must be gay. We don't need you're unsuccessful. We don't need none of it. Cancel it all. So when we talk about the Me Too movement, we talk about canceling people or the cancel culture, cancel it all. If you bash men, get the fuck out of here. If you bash women, get the fuck out of here. Cancel it all. And for the people that want to work together, that want to build together, that want to sit down at the same table and say, we may not agree on everything, but hell, we can have a tough conversation. I'm with that. Sign me up. Sign me up. Come on now. But when you sit down and you have this, well, I don't like him because he talks to women like this. Well, you ain't got to listen. You ain't got to make a video about it. If it's genuine, you ain't got to do none of that. You can say, I am woman enough or man enough to walk away. That's the problem. Everybody needs to know what you're doing. I'm not going to be in this comment section saying anything because his followers are going to attack me. Well, then you go make a video that is the same followers that were in the comment section are going to see now. But see, everybody wants to talk to get their point across. Everybody want to talk to get their point. Hey, I'm trying to get my point across. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be seen. And here's the issue with that. The issue is, what are you saying? Do you have a balanced message? Are you just trying to bring down somebody else to build yourself up? Because that's what it looks like. I've seen a lot of people go at Kevin Samuels. They say, hey, you done stole my stuff, in reference to my talking points. They say that, you must be gay because you have these tendencies or these ways, or you dress like this. You ain't been in a successful relationship. You ain't been a successful dad. You ain't been a successful business owner. You don't have the credentials, Mr. Kevin Samuels. And then I'm just like, what does that have to do with giving your opinion? What does that have to do with giving your opinion? There could be somebody on the street that's living on the street and you drive up to the light, right? They can say, I don't like that car. That's their opinion. What does that have to do with a person's education? Nothing. What does that have to do with how much money a person makes or their sexuality? It's like all of these other things are thrown in the mix in order to take Kevin Samuels down. This how we gonna do it, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go. And a lot of the people that are talking about Kevin Samuels don't have what Kevin Samuels have not achieved what Kevin Samuels has achieved. I want you to line this up. Every video that you see that's with the downfall of Kevin Samuels, I want you to ask, I wonder, do this person have a career? Are they in a successful relationship? How do they speak? What are their mannerisms? What are they saying in order to try to point out somebody else's faults, but never say, well, hey, I'm guilty of the same thing? Now, do I listen to every Kevin Samuels video? Do I live and breathe Kevin? No, because I'm confident in my own skin. I know what I know, and the things that I don't know, I'll research. But the fact of the matter is, there are some people that need that type of tough love. There are some people that need to hear, you ain't all that, boo-boo, sugar honey. You ain't all that. You need to sit down and regroup. You can want the stars. You can want the stars, but you got to build a ship. You got to build something that's going to fly to get up there, or be smart enough to say, I'm going to wait till one of these bad boys to get a little bit lower. A lot of us have our head in the stars and in a daze, and it takes someone to say, hey, come back to reality. Come back to reality. And there are a lot of content creators out there that are able to give balanced messages for both men and women. And they don't promote such toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Let's just bash women. Let's just bash men. So my thought process is, if you do listen to Kevin Samuels, I'm not saying that you got to hang off for every word. I'm not saying that everything that he says is golden. I'm saying that there's a lot of positive that comes out of that, especially when you don't have anyone giving you tough love. So right now, he has the ear of a lot of people. So my thought process would be, what can you take from it that's positive instead of looking for the bad stuff? Hunt for the good stuff. Hunt for the good stuff. And my thing about it is, a lot of these people that are talking, they lack confidence. It's all about insults. It's all about, let me talk about his sexuality. Let me talk about his mannerisms. Does that make the message null and void? Does that make, if instead of having on a fatigue hat, if I had on a green hat, does that make my message to you null and void? In order to take down someone, since this is take down Kevin Samuels 101, if you're going to take him down, you can't lack confidence, right? The things that you say can't be attacking someone's sexuality. It can't just be about, well, I don't like him because he doesn't talk the way I want him to talk to me. Well, you don't listen to him. If you choose as a grown woman or a grown man not to indulge in something, then that's not a public announcement. That's an action. I said what I said. This is tough love. Until next time, y'all are done up. Peace.
You ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. You ain't gotta fight for me, I'ma fight for myself. Walked 100 miles in these shoes, you should've seen how I felt. You ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. You ain't gotta